Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to discuss about how to use edit blocks in say OmniStudio OmniScripts. So before get started, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. So I'll be using like a DataRaptor Extract Action as a source of data for the edit block. So before that, I'll be just before creating the OmniScript and edit blocks and all, I'll be just showing the DataRaptor Extract Action that I'll be using for the data source for the edit block. So this list of cases will be shown in the edit block of the OmniScript. So I have already created tutorials on how to create a data mapper or data raptor extract or load or transform in OmniStudio. So please go through those videos to get tutorials on the data raptor. So for this session I have created a data mapper extract of type extract, and I have used like the object case, and whenever the id not equals to null, then I'll be just fetching those couple of some of the case records. And I have used these paths, like I have added account id for the case number, id, then origin, priority, status, subject. So these are the mappings are there for this data raptor, and I'll be just quickly execute this one. And this is the like response, and case list is the node under which we will be getting list of cases. And in the OmniScript edit block, I'll be just using this DataRaptor extract actions response, that is the response, this one, case list of cases, as a data source, and I'll be just showing this case details list of cases in that edit block. So let me create a new OmniScript, and I'll be naming it like edit blocks OmniScripts, edit block OmniScripts, and I'll be clicking on save. So now I am in the OmniScript designer. So this is the first step screen, and in here before that I can add just action. I will be search for data raptor or data mapper, data raptor extract action, and the new name is like data mapper extract. So and in here I'll be just naming it like get case details, list of cases, case list, cases list, and keeping the label as same as the element name. And I'll be just searching for the um, name of the data mapper extract. So this is the data mapper extract, and we are good to go with this action. And in here nothing needs to be um, sent, since I am just retrieving the case records whose IDs are not blank. So this is very simple, straightforward. And in here in this step I'll be adding the edit block, right? So I'll be search the in the groups, I can find the edit block, and I'll be just keep drag and drop this one. And we need to keep in mind like so this is the response for this data mapper extract. So this case list, this node name needs to be matched with the element name of the edit block. So I'll be keeping it this one, and I'll be name it like cases list. And I'll be, as of now, I'll be just allowing only the edit option. I'll be discussing all the how to add all the actions and all, and how to map those fields with the Salesforce object fields as well. So whenever we are editing in this edit blocks, that edits will be real time in updates the Salesforce record. So those scenarios I'll be covering. Uh, as of now, let me provide the default SVG icon as case, and I'll be select mode is single, and I'll be keeping this as 4. And in here we can see that elements inside edit block, so we need to add those field values that we want to display in this edit block. So these are the fields like id, subject, priority. So I'll be just adding those fields by one, and in the build section I need to search for the text input, and I'll be just adding that one. And let me add into this inside edit block. I'll be providing the element name of this text as id, this one, and I'll be just cloning it multiple times so that I can add other fields as well. id, then I'll be adding the subject, then priority, then origin, then case number, and let me just add the status. And this name, field names, needs to be matched with this response of this data mapper extract. So this element name like subject needs to be matched with the field name of this the field that I added in the edit block. That's why I'm keeping the same as the data mapper, based on the data mapper extract response. And in the elements inside edit block, we can just select all of these fields, and we can add multiple fields as well. Like I can select 5 and I don't want to display the id, so these are the fields just I want to display in the edit block. And in here we can map with the a subject. I'll be discussing that later, but before that let me just preview this one. So this is like in the table format, it's showing all of the data, and we have this edit action is there, and on clicking on this tile we can see this tile information cases list. And there are different options are like let me choose a different UI for the edit block, and that is in, so by default it's table, so let me just make it cards. So edit block mode, so we can choose different modes for the edit block. I am just choosing now cards, earlier was that was table. So this is how the cards UI looks like in the for the edit blocks, and I'll be just keeping it table as of now. So we are getting the case list, 6 list of cases. So and we can see that there is like edit option is there, and we can add multiple options like allow edit, allow delete. These options we can add, and allow clear, it will just keep a blank for keep making all the fields as null uh, to clear all the data for the edit blocks. On clicking on those checkbox, we can find that we can create a new case from here. There is a delete option as there, but these actions will not be working, right? Since I did not make any configurations, we need to add a we need to configure this a subject mapping. Like in here we need to choose the object like case. For our case, the case is the object, and we need to map all of the fields. Like let me add all the mappings. Like this is the id, standard id field of the case, and this needs to be a duplicate key, and making it duplicate so that it can be updated based on the id. And let me just save and new, and I'll be selecting subject, and in here I also need to select the subject, then priority, origin, case number, status. So this is how we can just add a subject mappings in the uh, in the edit blocks. So we are good to go, and we need to add, like, whenever, as I was saying, that whenever we are just making any edits for this, like in here I'll be just adding the subject as updated, but on clicking on save it will not be updated as, like, let me refresh again. It will be not be updated, right? And in here we can't see that the updated that text that I have added in this subject. So that for that real-time update of this case records or deletion, we need to make little bit of configurations using out of the box functionalities only, that we can be done using the remote action method. So I'll be searching for the remote action from the build, and let me add that remote action. So the thing is that, let me search this one quickly. So this is the I will be adding this link in the YouTube tutorial description. And for this remote action, that default out of the box class is like default OmniScript edit block, and we need to add this remote action, and we need to add this class and method in that remote action configuration to make all the things like edit, new, delete, the things needs to be done. So let me just, and we have already configured the subset mappings already in the edit block, then we are good to go. And final one, that we just need to add this remote action with these configurations. So let me copy this class name, and in the remote action I just to make the name as edit, and field label also like edit. And in these remote properties I just need to put this default OmniScript edit block as the class name, and edit as the method name. It should be in small. And let me copy this one. uh, so this is for edit. I'll be making it same for the new as well. New, need to update the label as new. Then in the remote properties I just need to update the remote method as new, and the final one is delete, field label as delete, and in the remote properties it should be delete. And we are good to go with all the deletions and ablation, and for the new case record creations as well. So let me just test it out. So first of all I'll be just editing the record. Let me refresh another time. And we can see that we are good to go to editing this record. So let me just update it new. So I'll be just saving the record. And if I just check from this data mapper extract response, we can see that this case got updated, right? This subject got updated. So our edit action is working fine as expected. And if we want to create a new case record, and we can for this id information, we can hide this id, since id is a standard field and it will be generated automatically. And we can do that by making from the edit properties as session. From here we can just find the hide option, making it as true, that is hide equals to true. And let me preview it once again. And we can't see this id, that is good. And let me just create a new case record, test new sub, priority as high, origin as web, case number any of this will be created auto generated case number. And let me just provide the status as new, and let me save, and let me extract again. And we can see that this case got created, right? Case test new subject high, and case number, since this is a auto number field, that's why taking as a auto generated random auto generated number, auto number. And so this is how we can just simply configure these edit blocks in OmniScripts. So I'll be adding more tutorials on this OmniStudio and for Salesforce as well. And so please stay tuned. Please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you.